Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Cosplay Cave, and today, once again, in the Beanduck Studio, we have the lovely Emilie Gauvin creations with us.
Hello! I don't know where the camera is. Is it there?
We have now switched to the big camera. This is not zoomed in on my horrendous face. If you notice, I'm a bit sick today, so I might cough, sneeze. As Julian instructed me, I'm already so loud, so you can imagine how loud it is when I cough or I sneeze. So I will be turning off the mic. Friends at home and friends in studio, remind me if my mic is not turned back on. Because I might forget, and then I'll start rambling and they'll be like, Rosie, we can't hear you. Which is a great thing, but also a bad thing.
Defeats the point of a stream.
Yeah, exactly. Julian was like, if you were sick, we would have just canceled. And I was like, no, never. We also only have this week and next week, and then we're going on a little break just to recenter, refocus. And then, yeah, who knows what will be in store for Cosplay Cave after that. But why would I cancel second last week, especially with this one here? I was so happy it was you. I was like, it'll be a good like seal off if we have like someone else who has been on the show already, so we kind of like just talk and chill, and like we know each other. So I was like, oh thank God.
Oh, no, makes it easy.
It makes it easy. And like we've already had conversations on the show that like if the same people come back, like we know about Emilie. We know where to find her on Emilie Gauvin Creations. Are you open for commissions? How are your commissions going?
No, I'm closed for commissions. Please don't ask me for commissions.
I feel like every time you've come on, you've been like, no.
No, because I was super busy. I made like, starting last year in, I believe, October, going until this year of last month, I've done like 6 consecutively. And honestly, with my full-time job now, it's over. Can you make me an Ash Ketchum costume? No, Juju! You know what, how
I'm pretty sure he says that every time.
Are you gonna pay me with exposure?
You got it.
No, I'm closed for commissions right now. I'm working full-time at Cirque today. I don't have time for commissions. I need a break, to be honest.
Yeah.
After Attack-On, it's going to be like a solid 2 months of enjoying life, and maybe like Cosplay Cave, just recentering, seeing what I want to do, where we want to go from now. Yeah, refocus. See what I want to do. Good. See how I want to go about pursuing my dreams and stuff.
Yeah, that's always a good idea, and it'll
self-employed lady boss. That's my goal.
Oh yeah, like and it's like any YouTuber. Like sometimes they'll go on little breaks and stuff, or they'll refocus and fix their workload so that like. Or are you cutting your commissions? Was you like being realistic with yourself?
Well, it's like I tried it. I wanted to see if it was something that was viable, something that I could pursue long term. Honestly, there's people who are willing to pay the price of what a commission actually costs, but not enough to be sustainable. And having to sustain that and another job simultaneously is just, it's guaranteed burnout, to be honest. So I was like, okay, I did it, I gave it a fair shot, and I don't like it. So if I want to do something from home or think of other potentials to being self-employed, it's gonna have to be something else, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely, because then you'll just not have any chill time. Like if you come home from making costumes to make more costumes, when does it end?
Well,
you already kind of do that for yourself.
I'll tell you something. Your back's gonna hurt. That's all I'm gonna say. My shoulders and my back hurt all the time.
Because you're like,
so bad. Because I'm always hunched over sewing on the sewing machine.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh my God, I can't imagine my aunt who's like almost in her 70s, who's a seamstress, who's just been doing that for so long. And
I mean, like, you have to be real careful. You have to like stretch, make sure to try to work with a decent posture, but it's hard sometimes, you know, you don't realize you're like more focused. Yeah, I'm like this on my machine, and I'm like, okay, take a step back. You don't need to be so close. Why are you looking at it like this? Like, what's the point? I want to make sure these stitches are perfect.
Do you have like special glasses that you wear when you sew? Like I know my aunt has like a few pairs of glasses.
These
and
ones.
She's always like,
I don't wear glasses. Only when I start sewing, I wear my glasses because it gives me a headache at some point.
you're like,
Yeah. Otherwise, I honestly.
a crazy
I never
cosplay.
wear.
Hello. Excited for Otakuthon, but also so stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
you.
that's everyone's genuine reaction.
Yeah.
And people keep asking me like, what are you gonna wear? And honestly,
You know? What are you guys gonna wear?
yeah, if you guys are going, I am hyped for it. Cyberfox.
Yay! Same.
See, Cyberfox is like photographers have that opposite thing. Like they're hyped for the con, and then after that they have a shit ton of work to do. Whereas the cosplayers like,
I'm hyped for it, but my
King of
costumes
Chardonnay.
ain't done.
hello,
Oh, Bobby, hello.
I stole your waifu. I stole her. When I announced the stream today, I was gonna put like a cat gif, and then I was like, no, a Gudetama.
Yes! Gudetama! I always have something Gudetama with me.
Always?
My pencil case and my sakis.
You
My
wore your
sakis
you
of
wore your
Gudetama.
cap last time.
Yeah, I had a mug once. I made sure to bring the Gudetama one. To be fair, I have like 4 Gudetama cups at home. No, 5.
I definitely need some Gudetama merch, which is also why I'm so excited to go to Otakuthon, because I need cute stuff. Dreaming Kiwi, hi! Welcome!
Hello!
Crazy says, I'll be cosplaying Marth for Smash Bros. Group on Friday, right?
Yay!
That's true! That's true, because when you're on the show, I was like, do I join a group? Do I not join a group?
Smash, and there's so much like possibility for Smash.
Oh, I know. They were telling me like
I know
everything
who I
that's
would do.
taken.
Guess who I would do? Actually, can you guess who I would do?
I would see you as like a Pokemon.
I mean, it's accurate. I am working on Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, like I feel like you would just keep the theme.
Honestly,
But
my plans for YetiCon next year, because next year I'm going. I am not missing
you
out.
should.
I'm going.
I take my days off months in advance. I already know I'm
No,
going to that
like
con.
this year I was like looking at everybody's Instagram. I was like, oh, nobody's posting anything. It looks lame. You know, just trying to like shake off the FOMO like so hard, like in complete denial.
Me,
Like,
every time I go, I don't go to a con.
yeah, I was like, no, I didn't miss it. I missed it so much. Like, I cannot wait next year, and I have plans. My husband and I are going to make Banjo-Kazooie, and it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Oh.
That's what you need to do, things that you're like super pumped for, and it's cool that
So
you
excited. I had like the best idea for how to humanize Kazooie, because I'm going to be Kazooie, because she's the girl.
Yes. I mean, you could always join a band.
No, I could do Banjo, could do Kazooie, but I want to do Kazooie, so.
You're like, no, this is what I want to
This
do.
is what I want to do. I shall do Kazooie. It's going to be real exciting. Okay, let's get working.
Yeah,
Otakuthon
let's-
is in 10 days. I must get working.
Oh my goodness. So what are you patterning?
Well, it's nothing really exciting. It had to be simple because I wasn't going to bring my giant blocks and start patterning a full jacket because
Yeah.
it takes too much space. I'm just patterning like a bag for Jimmy because I already have my bag done. His isn't done. So I figured I could do that while I'm here. I have to see this size. It's like this big. Let's start by doing a rectangle. You know, start somewhere.
You got this.
Yes, I'm
For
not too
anyone in a
nervous.
con crunch, you got this.
Yeah,
Banu is-
who's con crunching right now? Raise your hands.
And what are you working on? I really just like, it's super realistic to tell myself that I'll finish this.
What are you working on? I didn't even ask you.
My punk mini moon. I have everything at home because I was trying to rush and finish it for YetiCon and then I completely threw in the towel. And I decided I would just do it for Otak, and then I was like, do I even need to cosplay at Otakuthon? It's been a while since I've like really enjoyed it, you know?
Yeah, not into it as much anymore.
Like, it just because usually I would go to cons and like, you wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, put on cosplay, makeup, all that, find photographer, shoot, next shoot, maybe second cosplay, maybe not.
No, that's your first mistake.
Then go shop, then see friends. And it was just like, I didn't really have time to like see the activities, see the stuff. And this year what shifted my focus was the concerts, like TM Revolution and Miyavi are playing.
Yeah, you're going?
I really want to see Miyavi, so I bought my ticket and was like, screw it. And then my friend was like, you do know it's at 1 p.m., like midday. So I was like, forget cosplay, because already every time I get ready for cosplay, I wake up at around, let's say 8 or 9. It takes me about at least 2 hours to get ready.
Yep.
So already it's like, I'll get to the con at noon on a good day. Like
on a good day.
11 or noon. Like I've gotten to cons before at like 2 p.m.
Yeah, same. Well,
I've been like, we'll shoot at 2:30, or like, we'll shoot at noon. Yeah, that's totally fine. And then Cyberfox like, yo, where are you at? Or like whoever I'm shooting with is like, where are you? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll be late. And I like let them know like 2 hours in advance. But for the past 2 years in a row, my friends came down from Toronto and stayed like at my friend's house. So we all went together and shot, or they went before and then I met up with them. So there was always like someone to shoot with. So I knew that because like all that work you put into the costume, you want to immortalize it. So I always wanted to make sure to get a shoot.
Okay, to be honest, shooting is my favorite part. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's just, that's
I
what
would schedule my
do.
day around the shoot, so my hair would be perfect, my costume would be perfect. If it takes me later to get there, but my costume looks more perfect, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
The time crunch is real, and I'm working on my Karna from Fate Apocrypha, Dreaming Kiwi. Oh God, that's a big cosplay. Big F monster. Always concerts. I know a lot about the concerts at cons. You know what? I've never done one. I think I've done like raves at conventions.
Yeah, same.
But I
let me have a short chuckle. The raves are always. They're funny. I'm sorry, they're kind of funny.
And it's just like nightcore, right?
Don't you feel old when you go to them? Like I have a good time, but I feel old. I feel old.
I feel super old. I'm like, everyone around me is 15. Yeah. But that's how I felt like at Oshiaga during Joji. I was just like, everyone around me is 15.
I'm glad.
This one has braces and that one's smoking a cotton candy vape. Oh my God, I am so freaking old. Do these people even know who the Pink Man is? No. Did they watch YouTube? No, they didn't. I don't know. Like, who actually?
What song is that?
I don't know. It's my song.
She just made that up.
I just made it up. You don't like it? You don't like my song? Thank you. Thank you. I have raw talent.
Amazing. Amazing raw talent.
But yeah, no, like definitely there's so many scenes that are just, we're getting older. I feel old in every scene I go in, whether it's concerts or whether it's just because we're getting older. And the point is to adapt to whatever
Look, so long as you're having fun, doesn't matter
exactly.
if you feel old. Like I might be 80 and still be making costumes. Who knows?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter as long as I'm having
100%.
fun. I think it's when you stop enjoying it, then you know, you naturally kind of stop. But if you keep going, it's because you're enjoying it.
Yeah, you gotta just naturally let it go. Or like when you're not feeling it, like don't be scared to just not. Like, I mean, I find that harder to say for people who have like big Instagrams and stuff and like feel like the older
like
audience. Pressure. Yeah, they feel like that outside pressure. But yeah, it's different for me. Cosplay doesn't pay my bills. So I go
It's definitely a hobby for me.
Yeah, same. So it's like, it's a different outlook on it, and it's, that's when I was like, I'll make the costumes for me and I'll do it as part of my experience. That's why I started making costumes, and that's how I want to keep making them, so.
Well, I think I would have loved to have it as a career, like a full-blown career, just because I like staying at home and working from home.
Whereas you have to go into your atelier to work, right?
Yeah, and it's not the same when it's your projects versus when it's someone else's projects, you know? So I do like my job, but I think it would have been fun to do it like as a full-blown career, but it didn't work out, and it's pas grave.
Yeah.
Eventually, like, you just, you know.
It's still like, at least you're making costumes and not like mundane garments.
No, but it could be fun working in fashion too.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're a designer and then they're making your stuff, your design. That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, one of my cousin is a designer, and she's worked for a few brands, and she was just like.
Did she enjoy it, or? She
studied in Milan. Like, she did a lot to try to get the best education possible back in her day, and then she started noticing it was a lot of clout chasing, like. And now she's at the.
Oh yeah. So just like the cosplay community, got it.
She started to notice that a lot of the fashion industry was like her CV is so intimidating.
Oh yeah.
Because she has worked in so many places. She studied overseas, and she has so much experience that it's kind of like the way people don't want to hire like PhDs. They're just kind of like, I could just underpay some younger people to do it.
Yeah.
So she's in constant switching of different companies because her work is good, but she'll design a line and then they'll just like put you on, like they'll lay you off and then they'll switch in the next people.
Oh, c'est chiant, ça.
Yeah. So that's the way they do it. So design our seasons, let's say 2 seasons, 2 lines. Thank you so much, but now you're laid off and then you go on. Like, so, it really depends. Like she likes what she does, but there's, like she's in, like the way she described it to me, like there's a formula in fashion. Yeah. When you're dealing with brands, when you're dealing with, like she was used to, she's like, I studied haute couture, like I studied all this stuff. I've worked in that for a bit. She did evening gowns for a bit too. She did accessories, she did sportswear. She's like, I've done everything. So literally I can get hired for any position. But at the end of the day, they will always try to cut corners.
Ben oui.
Because it's the industry, it's always trying to make money, right?
Ben oui.
Capitalism ruins everything, folks.
Yeah.
But it does. It's capitalism is the thing that can crush your dream. And as soon as you make money more important than like the art of it, and that goes with your cosplays or within the industry itself, it's always sad because like you're like, I want to work from home. I want to like make my costumes and make my passion, but it's just, you realize that it doesn't always work, guys.
C'est pas grave.
It's not, and you find a medium ground where like making your cosplays can work for you if you are someone who has a Patreon, or if you are someone who can sell their prints and is really artistic with their photo shoots, you know? That people want to buy your prints because they're artistically like beautiful. And you can make some money off of that. It can sustain your hobby. That's already a big deal. Like your art is surviving through.
But it's so hard in cosplay. Like a lot of people who do it, they don't even do it full time. So they are doing this, but enough that it's like, it's a job. So they have to treat it like a job, but they're doing other stuff simultaneously. So it makes it, you know, hard to sustain, I would imagine.
Yeah.
You get tired, you get burnt out.
That's why you're like, I don't want to get burnt out.
Props to anybody who has a Patreon and is working a full-time job. Like,
oh my
I'm
God.
really impressed. Like,
congrats.
Super impressed.
Mokomo, good evening, everybody. Hello.
Hello. Okay,
wait, you're going to be at Otakuthon, right, Mokomo? Are you doing any shoots at the con? I am not, because I'm not gonna likely be in cosplay.
Oh no, not at all.
Well, I might wear this, but it's just like a casual kind of cosplay.
So no shoots?
I don't think so. I might just like take some photos myself on my phone. Like it's not shoot worthy.
Everything is shoot worthy. No, I'm kidding. Depends. When you have to put in money, you have to think about it. I'm actually shooting 3 costumes, so 1 each day. I am going to be shooting mainly with Katia Ferrin Photography, because you know she kind of she's my good friend. She's my good friend. So I'm shooting the Agretico on Friday with her, and yes. Initially I was supposed to cosplay Agretico, and Jimmy was supposed to cosplay Haida, and I was gonna rent a karaoke room and go shoot in the karaoke room.
Oh my gosh!
But Jimmy got a job recently. I'm very proud of you, Bubby. Good job. But which means he works on Friday now, so I'm like, no. And so I still gonna wear.
Are you doing it on Saturday?
No, I'm still gonna wear Agretico on Friday, but I'm not gonna shoot it at the karaoke. I'm gonna keep it more casual, and I'll redo that shoot another time.
Well, I'm not going on the Friday at all. I don't think so.
Oh, I am.
I might pass by later.
I'm gonna be mostly like, I'm like, I'm gonna be alone. Jimmy's not there. I'm gonna be alone, walking by myself.
So if you see Emilie, everyone, go give her a hug. As Agretsuko.
Yes, on Saturday, I don't know yet what I'm wearing. I have a shoot booked with someone I've never shopped before. I have a shoot booked, but I don't even know yet what I'm wearing. I wanted to wear Linkle, but the arrows on her crossbows are broken, so I have to fix them, and I don't know if I'll have time. So if she's not done, I'm gonna wear Lemel instead, because is she done and she good to go? I'm keeping it simple. And Sunday is our big Pokemon shoot, so that's what I'm working on here.
Okay.
Yes, so we have...
So you're making your backpack?
Oh my God, this is his... I made my bag already. Did you see it? It was on Instagram. Then I'm gonna show you.
Show me.
Okay, so I finished my bag.
Yep, Otaku-ta, not even sure my gear is in working order. Well, can relate.
Where's my bag? There, that's my bag. That's mine, and I'm doing Jimmy's now.
Oh yes, I did see it. That you made.
Yeah, I made that. You thought I bought it?
It's so perfect.
Thank you. Actually, there's something I need to fix on it because it's not quite perfect.
I like
Cosplayers
it.
are like, we are our own worst enemies.
We really are. We really are.
No,
F Monster says, stuff like burnout is why I really do separate hobbies and job. I have tried to make one of my hobbies a job, and the second I changed modes, it was not fun, so I stopped. Yeah, exactly. The same thing can happen with cosplay. You're just like, this is fun.
Sides, top plus bottom. Yes, so I don't know if you do any pattern making?
I usually like just pattern on newspaper and then I put it on.
You keep them afterwards?
The real fabric? No, I don't.
That's why.
Because they're not good patterns. They're just like makeshift. They're never super accurate. I always end up like cutting the actual fabric afterwards.
Well, a good trick for anybody who does make their own pattern, I would say that a good trick, yeah. He was
like, where was I going with this?
I don't know.
I was going places with this.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
There was a thing happening.
Yes, you always want to label your pieces.
Oh yeah.
You want to label your pieces because sometimes you end up having like, I don't know, 50 pieces and you're like, okay, let's label. You want to make sure to do a lot of notches so you know what goes with what. Your notches are always your reference point. So let's say I wanted to remember that this goes here, I can make notch. But this is a very simple pattern, so I won't. But like, it's this tool.
Notches are the.
It's like
It's a hole puncher.
It's like a hole puncher, but it's notch. It makes a notch in your pattern.
Okay.
Like so, essentially, if you have two curves. Because of how curves are made, when you add your seam allowance, it becomes way wider. So if you have an in curve and an out curve and they go together, you end up with one side that's much wider and one side that seems smaller, but they're not. It's just because you added the seam allowance. So with your notch, you can kind of visually guide yourself to make sure they're well aligned.
Oh. So are you gonna use it here?
Je pense pas.
Like I don't. It's more when you're making clothing.
Okay, so let's say anything, but let's say I have like this square here, right? That's it. And then I have this curve, and I'm gonna sew it like this to end up with this square. So I would cut it here, and then I would add seam allowance on one side, and then seam allowance here, right? So what you would wanna do is like create some notches so that when you sew it together, you have like these lines as a visual guide to make sure it's well aligned.
Okay.
You do it on clothes, you can do it on a bag. If it was a complex bag, like my other one had tons of notches in it because it's much more complex.
Because of the like floral bumps?
Like, let's say I wanted to remember that this goes here and I want to make sure it's well aligned. I can make one here and one here. And then you take this and you notch it. And when you cut it out in your fabric, you make little incisions here, right? So you see it visually. And then you would make the same incisions here, so that when you come to sew it together, you see they align. So you're like, okay, I'm well aligned. This is the right piece that fits with this piece.
Okay, and then, but either way, you won't see the notches because it's on the inside.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see them on the fabric afterwards because it's on your seam allowance.
Yeah. So it's folded like
super
inwards.
helpful. Yeah.
I get it.
Helpful. Yeah. Seam allowance.
It's like the extra fabric you leave when you sew things together, Julian.
Oh. Yeah, it's cool stuff. It's some cool stuff.
I'm just trying to wrap this around this ball.
Well, now that I put that there, I guess I'll leave it there.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
I'm trying to make a bag for my husband.
Husbando.
You know. Hi, Bobby. What's good? You listening?
Is this too fat? I might.
It's only one casual cosplay this year, huh, Rosie?
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. I'm not feeding the whole cosplay. I just want to like rock out to Miyavi, and I was like, I could wear a cosplay while I go watch Miyavi, even though it's at 1. And I just like, or I can get into a cosplay afterwards. And I was like, I'll probably get into maybe a casual cosplay afterwards. But I don't see myself like getting into a big complicated cosplay like I did last year.
Do you have any other upcoming cosplay plans for the year?
Actually, my friend just sent me this new Pokemon character.
Which one? The one that just came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so cute. Oh my god.
And her name is Rosemary.
Is it? The little goth looking chick?
Yeah.
Oh. C'est comme toi.
So I was like, oh my god.
I have to do these.
Oh my god, it's Pilon! Hello, Pilon, ça va?
Hello.
It goes good. Yo, when Livid comes into chat, man, it be lit. It's like the different color, but it works. Whatever. You know, half the thing about the reaction, he's like, this chick's crazy. Let's see what she's gonna do now. Pretty much.
So what is it? Forest, like it goes on top?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't watch Sailor Moon.
Actually, National Sailor Moon Day was not too long ago. I think it was yesterday, actually. So, Sailor Moon represent. Man, with my nose blocked, I just sound so pathetic.
I'm more of a Sakura card captor kid.
Oh my god, I was also a Sakura card captor kid.
Yeah, big time. I love Sakura card captor. She was my favorite.
I was thinking about it and I was like, maybe I'll get like some of their symbolism from Sakura tattooed on me. And then I was like, oh, Rosie, are all my tattoos just gonna be anime references?
Are they? Is every single one of them an anime reference?
Every single one of my tattoos has been a reference to something fantasy related.
Oh.
So the first one I got, the moon, well, I mean, it's also because of like paganism and Wiccanism and whatever. It's a moon. And it's a Celtic moon. But it's also from this book I was reading called The House of Night, which is about vampires. And when you turn into a vampire, instead of glowing in the sun like freaking Twilight, vampires get tattoos. And every time they go through something in their vampire like transformation in their lives, like the goddess blesses them with like another part of their arm getting tattooed. So like it's super painful, but they just like, it's like they get insta burned by the gods, and the gods like fucking and like tattoo them with like marks. And like some of the more tattoos that like a vampire has, the more like, oh my god, The House of Night, I haven't heard of that series in a while. I know. They like sold the rights to Sony and nothing ever happened, but it would have been really cool. Kind of like Mortal Instruments, like that whole series with Cassandra Clare, and similar. Like there's a school and all the vampires go there, and yeah, it's really cool. I also cosplayed something from that too. I just like drew all the tattoos on my arm and my face, and I was like, I'm a vampire, but no one knows what this is. It was like back in the MySpace days, you know?
Oh,
so it was just like
you're old. We're old.
Oh my God, man. And the people at my work, like, someone had pulled up like a cartoon version of a D&D character. And he's like, yeah, so this is like Natalie from the cartoon. I was like, wait, D&D had a cartoon?
D&D had a cartoon?
And I was like, everyone was ignoring me. I was like, D&D had a cartoon? And they're like, oh yeah, we forgot, you're like 12. I was like, huh, I'm not that young, first of all. Second of all, I'm asking a question.
I didn't know D&D had a cartoon.
Thank you. He was nodding, he was like, yeah.
Yeah, it had a cartoon. You watched that? No.
Says the guy who runs the Exalted
I
stream.
was probably busy checking out my MySpace.
Checking out your what?
My MySpace. I had a MySpace. You bet your butt I had a MySpace.
Oh man.
I decked it out too.
Same, I learned how to like freaking HTML code for that stuff.
Yes, me too.
Guys, holla if you had a MySpace. Have you been in there the entire time then?
Wait.
There's a soundproof room being built in the Beanduck Studios. If anyone wants to do self-tapes or voice acting auditions, they have a room now that they're working on. It'll be done soon. And yeah, everyone's just hanging out in there. Bye, Julian.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Big F Monster, you can cosplay something that you think everybody should know and nobody will still know it. That is just the way things are. You're not wrong, my dude. It might happen. Or you just like, you know, do a My Hero Academia cosplay and everybody will know.
No, I prefer cosplaying things that I personally like rather than like what is popular. I did that mistake once.
What did you?
Even though I think costume is cute, it's not my favorite to wear because, well, I have no affiliation much with the game. So it's like...
Oh, with League of Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. You were just like...
I did it because like, oh, she's cute. And
yeah, she's a good...
everybody's going to be like, oh, it's really nice. But then it's nice, but I don't care much for the costume.
Yeah, you were just like, whatever.
Well, I still wear it.
It's cool. Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, I think I did a good job on it, but it's like not my favorite to wear.
You just reminded me, actually. I wore Lux at Otakuthon 2 years ago, took photos with one of my friends and no one else. And I don't know whatever happened to those photos. So I actually have no photos of me in Lux.
Have you ever paid for photos and never gotten them back?
No.
I have. And I'm still pissed at that person. I will not mention their name.
I have a feeling.
You have a feeling?
I know.
But anyways,
some people really overwork themselves, and it's very unfortunate. And that people
look, if you already have a backlog of 4 years, don't accept more shoots. It's that simple. Right, well,
I mean, Julian's giggling because he's like, you would think so.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this person, but it's irrelevant. It's upsetting because you pay for it, and then I never end up feeling like you have to harass the person to get your pictures.
And like you feel bad because
like what if I did that for a commission? It's like, oh well, I know I said I would finish it.
They would take up on MySpace. They would take up on everything.
No, but like if you let's say I promised it for Otakuthon, by Otakuthon it's not done, and then several years later you still don't have your costume. Is it just me, or that's kind of unacceptable?
I agree with you.
I think it's kind of unacceptable. So yeah,
I know.
Sorry, that's me venting. I want my pictures back, damn it! I paid for those pictures.
A lot of times I don't take payment until I'm actually delivered because I want to be motivated to finish.
Yeah. Well, what I would do for personally for commissions, what I would do is I would take half of it, whatever I quoted, I would take half, so I have price for materials and whatnot, and then I would ask the second payment only after I was done. So they didn't feel gypped either. Like nobody wants to feel like I paid for the whole thing, but then there's no guarantee that the person will actually give me something back. I think that's perfectly fair. I applied for a panel this year, I didn't get it, I was really sad.
When did they announce them?
Recently. I got a nice little email saying, your panel didn't make it. Good night. No, they were way more polite than that, but I was really disappointed.
Were they also like, hey, also, if you didn't get your badge mailed to you, is it too late to get your badge mailed to you?
Shippa.
Because like they haven't sent them out yet.
The badges? Yes, they have.
What? I didn't
received
get mine.
A lot of people started receiving theirs.
Okay, good. I didn't get mine. I'm
Okay,
worried now.
Look into that. You must look into that.
What?
This is too small. Yeah, it's too small. Okay.
You could read M out to M. Okay. I have no backlog because I'm a total amateur, and that we'll just send the raws to friends when they ask for an impromptu shoot. But at least you know that.
Yeah, no, if you're not charging for shoots, then there's no obligation to give anything back.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's different. If somebody gave you, like, you agreed upon a price, upon a set amount of pictures that you'd edit, and then you don't give them back, and it's like, I don't think it happens that often. I think I just got real unlucky.
I think you did too.
Yeah, that's all right.
Better.
Montre-moi ça.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
C'est cute, c'est cute, c'est cute.
But I don't know how to finish the tip.
I think this is supposed to be bigger.
Do you know what I mean?
Avec la colle?
Ouais, genre, mais because you had a floop, like I'm gonna cut this.
I would glue it before you cut it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Like the glue it first. This is real confusing. What is the bag supposed to look like?
Okay. Let's make another one.
You kind of don't super see his bag.
So you don't really have to make it, right? That's how it works.
I'm still gonna make it, but I don't know how accurate it's gonna be. But honestly, I don't think anybody knows what his bag looks like. Yeah, I'll go with
looking
that.
at his bag. That's for
No,
sure.
no, nobody's looking at your bag.
I
That's
probably
confirm.
cringe at them all the time at cosplay. Wait, I didn't read the bit at the top of it. Pilon, I love cosplayers, but I'd probably cringe all the time if I cosplayed. Big props for doing it. Thank you, Pilon. I don't know which cosplay you would do, but it would be pretty hilarious. I'd pay to see that. I'd pay to see Pilon in a freaking cosplay. Just like the whole CS team just in a full cosplay. That would be freaking hilarious.
Like, what is this music?
The middle of this.
Oh, you might want to read this one.
Last day was today to receive them. If it's not in the mail tomorrow, you need to contact the convention. Como? Yo, I paid $10 for that because I literally almost waited in line for 10 hours. Okay, but I was not home yesterday.
It might be there.
So it might be there.
I got mine a few days ago.
I'm not gonna flip out because I haven't been home.
Look, I didn't get them last year. I told them I ended up getting another batch.
Pour vrai?
Oui, ben ils n'ont pas le choix.
Mais je veux juste
T'as
pas,
payé.
I don't want to like wait in line.
Mais non, c'est ça. Moi, j'ai attendu en ligne, par exemple. C'est ça qui était plate.
No, if I have to wait in line and y'all didn't send out my badge, I paid the extra $10 after last year waiting 3 hours and a half in line, and I was like, that's why I'm paying $10 and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna not be a happy girl. I mean, this year, you know, things are different. I work in the old port, so
c'est proche.
I could take my break. But if I take my break and go pick it up early and there is still a line and I'm missing work to go pick up my badge that is supposed to be sent to me, there is nothing that would make me complain the entire lineup and yell at everyone until they take me out of the line and bring me to the front. That's what they're going to do. Yeah. But let's see when I get home. If not,
it's probably home.
It's probably home. Better be home. 'Cause I'm not waiting in that line at all. Like literally, I spent my whole Friday waiting in the line.
I didn't see anybody, like I didn't hear about anybody not receiving their stuff. So
I'm just gonna choke it up to my parents not telling me.
what does his bag look like? I don't know. T'es-tu fait mal?
No.
Like some people show a straight line, some people show a curved line, some people show a curved and straight line. What? Shipolo.
Gonna take my knife to the old town road.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this.
Slice my styrofoam till I can't no more.
C'est beau ça.
Oh my god. Honey.
On va mettre les notches.
Rosie, don't
comme
forget
ça.
to post on Insta if you receive your badge. Oh, absolutely. I'm one of those girls who like would go full like. So I just got home today, and look what I didn't receive in the mail. Yeah, my badge. Like I'd so be that kind of person. I'm joking. I'm like that Jeanette who's like, can I speak to your manager?
No, you're the worst.
I'm joking. I would not. I'm the passive aggressive person who stands in line and goes, wow, this is so disorganized. I wonder who's running this.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm kind of like that.
obnoxious.
Or I'll just like say things really loudly and know the person can hear.
You know what I'm here? I'd be like, shut up. I'd be so annoyed.
Yeah,
I hate when
just
people
like
do that.
want the employees to be like, nah, fucking bitch. She thinks we don't hear
I
her.
just
And I'll
tell
be like,
them.
no, I know you hear me. Did I stutter?
I'm more the kind of person who tells them like, yeah, this sucks. I hate it.
You suck. This sucks. I
Well,
call
depends.
BS.
It's not necessarily a you suck.
You
You're
sit
just
there
employees. Sometimes
I do not sit there quietly. I do not. Okay. Didn't
This is
receive
my-
the badge.
Yes.
My mom's gonna barge into her and be like, "What is going on here?"
What is wrong with you?
Well, last week after stream, actually, I got home like fairly early, and well, like at 10, and I decided let's play some Lucio Ball. Like let's just play some Overwatch. It's been a while, and so I went up on Overwatch, start playing, and
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's me. Typical. And I was just so into it. I was screaming, I was yelling, I was reading, and then my mom comes back and she's like, opens my room door. She's like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "What, Mom? I'm just playing for once. Like, can you leave me alone?" She's like, "No, I can hear you from outside." Like, I parked the car, I got out of the car and was like, what the fuck is going on?
Who's in my house?
Was like, what the heck? She's just playing? And I was like, sorry, Mom, it's been a while. I haven't calibrated my levels. And my friends were on Discord and they're all laughing. They're like, welcome back.
I love that re is a verb now.
Re is definitely a verb.
Reading.
Have you
was
ever
reading.
seen that that YouTube video? Okay, I don't even know where to start the story, but it's like Shia LaBeouf did this art piece where he wanted to put like a flag to represent like it was against like Trump and like all it's a bunch of political stuff, but the idea was to have
Yes.
this like I don't remember how many years long moving artwork where you would have a flag up, but then people on 4chan started finding the flag and removing it, and then
Yes.
he started moving the flag, and just from analyzing a tiny piece of sky and the direction of like the
Everybody
flights
found where it
around them,
was.
they found where it was. Like it was so OCD, like oh my god. And then you just
The
see
wind, they were tracking like the wind.
they were tracking the
movements.
wind, the jets, and the planes in the background, and they found it, and it was absolutely insane. Like the power of crazy people on the internet. When they want to, they can do it. But the best one is where this girl's just in the background and she just like drops the F-bomb like, "You F normies, me!" Oh, you're like, what even is wrong with people? It is hilarious. If you guys have not seen that video, go see it on YouTube. I don't remember who it was, did like the whole saga in like a 3-part video, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh my god, Pinoche.
Have you seen it? No?
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I know what you're talking about. I need to check it out because I haven't kept up with it.
It's crazy. I think it's crazy. C'est tellement drôle.
I need to check it out.
Crazy.
I have to stop watching hilarious videos while I'm at work because sometimes I'm just like out loud, just starts fucking laughing.
Yeah, I laugh sometimes too when I'm at work. Like, just earphones on, everybody's quiet. I cry sometimes too when I
Oh man, you start listening to a sad song, you're like...
No, like a sad video, like just in the background, like some family reuniting with someone.
Oh my God.
I'm trying there like not to cry,
Yes.
and nobody would know why I'm crying. I'm just there in the background like...
She just wants you to move out. Bro, I want to move out. Like, I'm done. Like, I had this conversation with my family. I was like, I'm 25, okay? I'm old.
No, you're not. You're a baby.
I'm 25.
She's a baby. Little baby. 25, really. It's still okay to be living with your parents when you're 25.
I know it's still okay to be living with your parents, but my parents are my parents.
C'est fini.
C'est ça, je just, I want to have my own space.
That's fine. That's understandable.
And I'm independent.
So, are you guys like gonna be at a taxon as Beanduck Productions this year?
I don't think so.
No.
Pretty sure that I'm teaching a workshop.
So, I can be there as Beanduck Productions.
just Rosie.
Love it.
Hi, this is Rosie live from Otakuthon. I'm just gonna go, pull a Montreal blog and say I'm a reporter and just go out on the town. Hi, I'm a Montreal blog reporter. I am a professional. I'm here at Verdun Beach.
Wait, is this a reference to something?
Dude, like literally, have you checked out the Montreal blog, like Instagram?
No.
It's like a bunch of like youngins just being like, I'm a Montreal blog.
I don't like him, the Montreal blog.
Same. And the girl, oh wait, will you raid Area 51? No. Come on, man. I forgot which influencer it was who was like, I made it to Area 51. I know I'm a little early for the party, but just wanted to tell you guys good luck getting through here. I think it was the Anime Man. He just like went there and took a selfie by the gate and was like, good luck getting through here, guys.
Is that, what's her face? Akidiris' boyfriend?
Yes.
They were there. She like ran around it or something.
Yeah. They did it for the memes, like, and then they left. Like, it was just because they were in the area.
Who's ever in the area 51 just chilling? Who just like, I just happened to be there. Like, no, you went out of your way to go there. You didn't just happen to be there.
They happened to be around.
It's like somebody's like, pick up some milk. Oh yeah, why not? I happen to be at Walmart. I guess I'll pick up some. That makes sense. You don't just happen to be at area 51.
I just happened to be here, so I took a photo by, this military base.
Just, it's chilling around, middle desert.
Have you guys?
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Okay, this is getting a little full here. It's getting a little hard to work in here in the snow. Oh wait, isn't that a rape song? No one sings it anymore. Goddamn,
Which
Rosie.
one?
Horrible. You had one rule.
Which one?
Baby, it's cold outside. They
Except
don't play
it's not. The thing is, it's complete.
You
can all disagree if you want to, but if you actually look it up, it's completely taken out of context to like its time frame. Back when it was written, the idea I want this to get political.
We didn't want this stream to get political. She was like, can we not have any political questions? I'm like, what do you mean? We never have political questions on this stream.
You never know.
Look at us. I mean, out of all the songs, out of all the Christmas songs I could have sang, I decided to sing the most controversial one.
Yeah,
God damn the
okay.
media.
Jimmy says, knock it off, Emily.
Knock it off, family.
Look.
This
and the
song,
girl,
I'm just gonna say it. If you read up on it and take it in its full original context, it's not about rape.
Stay.
It is not.
It's about an extramarital affair.
No, it's not either. It's
about
like them. Essentially, they're making up excuses for her to stay there, but as a duo, because it was badly seen for women to go hang out at man's place. So the idea is they're like defying their neighbors and the community by saying, like, making up excuses. is kind of what it was meant as. But in more modern linguistics, it is definitely misinterpreted, and it does kind of sound a little off. But originally it's not.
I can get
Actually,
that.
I read a really interesting article about the whole thing. It was really interesting.
But from what I
Also,
heard,
it's not Christmas song. Just don't think Christmas song. I mean, I'm like dying of heat, and she's like,
jingle bell,
like
jingle
singing
bell,
Christmas
jingle
song.
bell, run. Hammer schmap, schmappy, schmappy, schmap, schmap. It's
No,
going
you guys
in my
sing
coffee.
summer songs.
Schmeep, schmeep. Pino says, and the girl ring is Brittany Venti or something like that, and she's permanently banned from Twitch streaming. Oh my god, lol. Wait, is that actually the girl? Like,
Yeah, you know me. It's so funny though. It's just, because you just have like Shia LaBeouf in the front, like protesting and doing stuff, and she's just in the background like, what the hell?
what is going on here?
I'm not gonna lie, I
But
thought it was
yet,
hilarious.
Alinity Divine is still on Twitch. Actually, I've heard of a few people talking about that and getting like soft banned
About
from
what?
Twitch. So we're not gonna talk about it. Moving on. I love my cats. I never throw them anywhere. Even if it's from low distances, on carpet floors, I don't throw my cat.
What?
Unless it's on my bed, then I just go.
Did you just make that
Like
up?
he like goes on my bed, and I'm like, it's right there. Moving on. Scrolling up. We are not gonna get banned today.
No banning.
I don't have
Only
anyone
shadow ban.
from Twitch on retainer yet. Big F Monster. I disagree. The most controversial Christmas song is Christmas Shoes. Was that If I Could Take one last dance of my most
I don't.
something like that. Something sad.
I actually don't know that song.
Like,
I mean,
he
I'll take
talks
your
about
word for
buying
it.
his mom Christmas shoes, I think. If I could take
Chapeau.
and last me. Is that it?
Chapeau.
Is
No, I've never heard. Why are we singing Christmas songs?
Cause it's full of snow.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna Google it because it's bouldering me.
What about the one about grandma getting run over by a reindeer?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
It's like, what the hell? Never heard.
Wait, no, I want
It's a song. It's a real song.
Christmas shoes.
Isn't it about like? I don't remember what it's about. I feel like I've heard it before. Rings a bell.
Okay.
Okay, so cut twice, cut deux fois, top. Let's just put some notches here.
Oh, it's about like a man buying Christmas shoes for a kid's mom because the kid wanted to buy the mom shoes
And
but
they're
he
too
couldn't
poor
afford.
or
Yeah.
something.
Let me guess. They think it's a pedo song.
No, maybe it's just patronizing. I don't know.
Grandma has a train run on her.
What? Grandma has a train run on her by reindeers? Bobby, what are you talking about?
Those are wrong lyrics.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Like the reindeer just stampeded her to death.
Wow. Right
Just
over.
she was hanging out on the roof. Santa came down and stampeded all
Like,
over
Grandma, what are you doing on the roof? Get down from there.
Like she was feeling.
Grandma, have you been drinking
Yeah, I was
again?
gonna say she had a few
All
too
the
many
eggnog
drinks.
is gone.
She had nothing better to do.
Get down.
Oh my god, what am I doing? No, okay, cut this.
I'm gonna just like dump this real quick. Oh my god, I made a mess.
Look, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this on time.
Oh man, I don't know.
I feel like it's like I have nothing left to do, but so much to do. Did you make a mess? You made a
I
mess.
always make a mess. Hello.
You made a mess. Grandma wanted to kiss Santa Claus.
Oh, what's the one about the mom kissing? I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That one always like scared the shit out of me.
Why?
Because I was like, Santa's coming down from the freaking thing and he's gonna make out with my mom? Like,
No.
just give me my presents.
No.
I just want my presents.
You don't get the joke.
Yes, huh?
No, it's his dad dressed up as Santa. That's clearly the joke. No.
No, that's not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Yo, I never thought about that my entire childhood.
Yes, that's the
I was
idea.
just like, why is Santa
But he doesn't know.
wasting time? There's so many children who need presents.
Oh, that makes a whole lot of mamas to kiss, clearly.
Can someone get me a Kleenex? I just sneezed yelling. Help me.
Too much yelling. I'm just gonna let you suffer.
I will turn off my mic because I don't want to be.
You don't want to sneeze in your mic?
The present is
The presents is Oh my god. Maybe that's what he really wanted, a step sibling.
Keep this here.
Yes, definitely. Maybe it was like, Santa, for Christmas, I want a sister. And I was like, all right, I'll get right on it.
Santa's real, okay, Emily? Says Devil Praiser. Oh wait, my mic's on.
Yes, Devil Fraser, Santa real, no worries.
Emily, Santa's real, okay?
Yes, yes.
That's all I have to say.
Santa's real, and a kid asked for a half sibling. Not even a full sibling, just a half sibling.
I don't know where to put my packet. Let's put it there.
All right, keep notching, keep making things.
This is not working, man.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Je sais pas. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, let's see. What are the pieces I have? That's the bottom, that's the top. I'm just
sorry.
quietly judging you here. You are disrupting the stream, Rosie.
I'm just trying to clean up. Are these things fragile?
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fresh out.
Is it working okay?
Put on something.
I don't. What am I gonna?
No problem, they're expensive. There you go.
10,
Guys,
10.
if you want to support our channel, please subscribe. I might have broken one of our mics. Oh, this is a sad day for mankind. I'm just gonna take a little Oreo break.
Okay, so I am so hot.
And while I take, oh God, Rosie, our audio. Wait, did you hear it fall?
Probably, yeah.
And then you screeched.
Oh my God,
I
I'm
apologize to our audience.
a pitiful excuse of a human being. But have you heard? Our discount code for our
Segue!
and we segue to another topic. Have you heard? Autowix Canada is having our discount code activated one more time. And it's going to be active until tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Wow.
What? If you would like to purchase an Otter wig or amazing materials such as this lovely ultra lightweight foam clay, which I used to make horrible horns last week.
I mean, you tried.
I tried.
I give you
Lovely
10.
sheets of foam from 1 millimeter all the way up to 10 in various grades. Or dowels. They also have foam dowels. All the things you're looking for that you think you'll find in stores, you can get them from the comfort of your own home on autowigscanada.ca. Also, by using our discount code until tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Ada Bean, you get $10 off your $50 purchase, which is not that hard to hit.
How much?
What are you waiting for? I know what I'm waiting for this video to end. And then I will purchase one more of these because, you know, the horns I made last week, not very successful. No. And you know what else I'm going to purchase is another roll of 1mm foam to cover up these terrible, delightful horns I made last week. Are you horny, my friends? Well,
Oh my god.
with ultralight foam clay, purchasable on Autowigs Canada's website, you can get yourself your own horns. Now I'm gonna say that in normal English. On autowigscanada.ca are the bean. You guys all can get $10 off your $50 purchase. Beanduck, I think Rosie
is broken. I kind of like that it stays squishy. It's very, very.
Oh no. It's not its fault that it's squishy in the middle. That's my least of my worries, because if I make it dry this way, it will be fine. It'll
dry.
It'll dry.
But it's so fun to play with.
It is fun to play with. I love squishy things. Mochis are my favorite food. I eat them for sustenance all the time. I love them.
That's probably why you broken. Not enough sustenance.
Mochi. Anything squishy. Octopus.
Oh no, ça c'est chewy.
Like chewy, squishy stuff. Tapioca. Anything
Okay, tapioca
squishy. I love it.
Okay, what was
Yeah, it's just super comforting. But yeah, I just have to let them dry on every angle. Like I need to rotate them. I forgot one of the cosplayers on the stream had told me that, but I obviously
You didn't listen.
I didn't listen. I made a mistake. I own up to it. It's fine. So I have two things I can do. I can either cover them with 1mm foam, okay, or I can put another layer of the foam clay over this to cover up the imperfections on the opposite side.
Or you can use the
one
discount code and order more and make new ones.
But you see, I'm all about, you know, I
got you.
I was going to use the discount code anyways on Autowigs Canada's website.
Maybe I could order a wig.
I don't, maybe I'll order another mini moon wig, but you know what, that's...
You don't know if they have wigs?
But I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Maybe they have wigs.
I mean, it looks pretty okay when you look at
good.
it like this, right? Yes?
That's cute.
But it's just like imperfect.
Well, did you want them to be like smooth horns or did you want it to be textured horns? So you're gonna make them textured, I think they're fine because you're gonna add the texture over them
Oh
anyways.
no, I don't want them to be smooth.
So then that's fine, you don't have to redo them. All right, let's do this.
I was wondering if they would stick if I...
No, c'est pas comme ça que ça marche.
No,
No, they're way
super
too...
sweaty.
It's too mushy.
They passed the Rosie.
Rosie proof.
They're great.
No more screeching.
I am sorry for all the viewers at home. However much sugar you guys give Rosie, please increase. I miss you, man. We should all go hang out again at the local gathering center. Pilon, please screech more. Guys, if I made this a consensus, like I'm pretty sure more people are not thrilled about it. Especially Julian, I hear him like wince every time. I see him, he's just like, ah. The worst was once, I think it was Liz who was there, and she literally like whipped off the headphones so fast, but it was like a delayed reaction, right? I'm the worst. But this is, I I tried to find a good like headband for it yesterday at the dollar store, but they were
Nothing?
like really thin or
Nah, they're
super
pretty
thick.
thin. Yeah, they're pretty thin at Dollarama.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Go to our
man.
den. It's hella cheap. That's where I go.
You were right.
I know.
Brilliant.
I know. Your hair whip that.
I pulled up the lyrics for Christmas.
No,
shoes
that's
on
where
my
I go
phone.
when I can't find the stuff at dollar store. I just go to Ardennes. That's where I get my shoes too. And luckily for me, my husband has tiny feet, so it's also where I get his shoes. The biggest size.
Excuse me, I would like to purchase your biggest size.
That's
of
a size
shoes.
10. That's their biggest size. I know, I checked. So they're like half a size too small for him and just right for me. I have really big feet. So I'm like, just wear them without socks. They're fine.
You know what they say about big feet. Okay, I'll stop, Emily. I'm so sorry. Patreon for screeching Rosie's harpy hollers. Spino was like, I would pay for screech. Oh man. It's okay, guys. I did some random voice work for one of our games. I was telling Julian about it. Wasn't too happy. I told them that Julian wasn't too happy. And there may be some changes coming. But for now, they had like added a character to the game like really last minute, and they didn't like the voice they had for it because they were gonna try to like use old stuff, and they realized this is not gonna work. And then they were like, but the update's coming out soon. So anyways, I had to do I don't do voices, like I don't speak anything, but I screech things. And they were like, we need someone to do like sounds for it. So there was actually a dude who did it, and he tried to pitch his voice so he can be a woman. Oh. They chose you, yeah. They were like, oh, we need someone to do like the in-game like sounds for the character. And then my coworker's like, Rosie, she makes noises all the time. And I was like, accurate. Like these sounds I make on stream, imagine me sitting at my desk at work, just like doing that with earphones on, then being like, oh shit, everyone can hear me, right? Like, yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah. Like today, I forgot we were leaving a meeting and they were like, oh man, we're totally gonna like punk this guy when he comes back from vacation. I was like, guys, send me a photo so that on Friday, I'm gonna close my pack at the right moment. So I was like, cause on Friday, when I'm not at work, I wanna get it. I'm gonna be at Il Sonic and I just wanna get the photo of like the whole thing you guys did to his desk so I could just be like, bah! And they were all like, or it was like that, but like way more high pitched. And they were all like, and it was right when we were leaving the meeting room, so they opened the door onto like everybody working, and I just like, screech! And they were like, what just happened there? And I was like, oh, that's my natural tone. You guys should watch Cosplay Cave to get more of that amazing content. Oh, yes, I'm gonna be at Il Sonic Friday and Saturday. Yeah. It's funny because I have some friends who are like, I used to do a bunch of conventions. I still do a lot of conventions, but I used to do a bunch of conventions. My friends were like, Rosemary, you know, like my normie friends. Were like,
my normie friends.
They were like, you know, you're doing a lot of like conventions and stuff. Like, don't you think you should keep it on the like, you know, more reasonable? And now it's like, Rosemary, you're going to a lot of music festivals. Like,
it's summer,
don't
though.
you think you should keep it a little reasonable? And I was like, no, I like them. Actually, I was a little torn about Oshiaga. I've never been to Oshiaga in my life. I was like, ew,
you like it?
hipsters, and like,
I mean, it's essentially the local Coachella.
Yeah.
It's like a parade. It's like, my impression of Coachella is people go there, I don't know, 10% for the music, 90% to show off.
Literally, like, it's an Instagram
It's like a parade.
fest.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a parade. People go there to show that they went there.
I'm sorry, Julian, I coughed. Can I have my ball, please? Again, again. 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 I just realized.
It looks so like what's the word? Like unimpressed.
Look, I'm busy. Attack-a-thon's in 10 days. I got
I'm
stuff
like,
to finish.
if it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna go watch Miyavi
Look,
and have a good
it's
time.
the last one. Nah,
It's the last one you're gonna do?
No.
You can't say that.
That's
C'est
a
pas
lie.
vrai.
That's a filthy lie. No. Look, it's
we'll
not
meet up. We'll meet up.
It's not the last one I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna take a good break after this.
Yes.
So I'm going all out.
Recenter, refocus.
Yes. Well, I already know what I want to do next, but you know.
Speaking of music, show Tool next song out today. New song out today. Wow, I can't read. Let's go.
Cool new song out. Let's go.
Is it good?
Chapeau.
Is it good? Big Fit. We lit low. Like every week he comes in. Vivid, we lit. Hi, I'm just here to crash your stream. So is Pilon. It's been a lot of fun. He's learning more about the cosplay world and leaving CSGO for a bit. Okay, Julian's going to the bathroom. No moderator skirt.
Now's the good time to break everything.
But the funny thing, oh wait, let me open the stream on my phone so I can read chat. Because he's not going to be,
Monitoring chat.
yeah.
I don't have time. I'm busy. I'm too busy.
Oh wow, Hobbs is playing Hearthstone. Hey. Dot is playing Apex.
Focus,
and
Rosie.
Cosplay
We want
Kid.
the
If I
chat.
scrolled on people I follow, oh, I literally see me holding my stupid Oreo. The delay is just freaking me out.
I know, that's super weird.
Okay, I need to stop looking at myself. It's so uncanny. Okay, is there a way to like just look at the chat and not look at my face?
Yeah.
Because I muted myself. I just want to read the chat.
I mean, there is. I don't remember how though.
I'm gonna just write hello to myself. Rosie Stormborn says hi to the chat. Well, when I stream like normally on my PC,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I'll have I have two screens, but when I'm at LAN events, I can't fit a second screen, so I will have my phone out with like the chat, and I'll do everything there.
That makes sense.
So that's how it works. Hey. God. I'm fine. Like I haven't coughed as much as I thought I would though.
No, not too bad. Don't make me sick though. I don't have time to be sick.
No, I don't want to make you sick at all.
I don't have time to be sick. I don't have time. It's okay. It's okay. It's almost over. And when it's over, I'm gonna relax. Gonna feel so good. My mom's coming in town. It's gonna be dope.
Well, do you have any plans? Are you planning to like travel? Are you taking any time off work?
In November, I'm going to Costa Rica.
Ooh, for how long?
2 weeks.
Snap.
Yeah.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Going
You
to
can take 2 weeks off work. That's like pretty legit.
Yeah, I have 2 paid weeks per
Okay.
year. Next year, I'll have 3. If I'm still
Awesome.
there. If I'm still there.
That's like, God,
Really, they have good work conditions. Like, it's pretty legit company, so
I mean, yeah, you're working for Cirque du Soleil. I hope they're treating you right.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Please don't get Emilie sick. She's a handful when she's sick.
I know who that is. How dare you, Bubby? I am barely needy.
He's like, I thought it was a pleasure to deal with when I'm sick.
No, I'm the worst. I'm super needy.
Yeah. But I didn't see that one that you just posted. Oh well, seems I've signed off my Otakuthon Saturday for working in the masquerade. Thought I'd be able to get in there mid to late afternoon. Ends up being 8:30 a.m.
Oh shit.
Okay, we are really earning earning our staff badge this year. My dyslexia is just like another world.
Yeah, but
Wow.
then do you even get to enjoy the con at all? Oops.
I mean, everybody has like, from what I understand, when you volunteer for conventions and stuff like that, you really have to like, only work a certain amount of hours and then
Okay.
it moves on.
So maybe you just like, so then you just do the masquerade maybe, but you get your Friday and Saturday off kind of thing. It sounds like
That's
they'll
what I
be
think.
working on it. They'll be working on it all day. C'est 8h30, là.
It's still super early.
It is so early.
Is my-
my God.
Chat not loading? I don't know. Doop. Ay. Ben, I'm so glad that you're here today. We've been getting cut short on staff here at Beanduck. Like one person, I mean, you guys are here all day. They're working hard. They're building a soundproof booth over here. So like, I get it. Y'all are tired. Y'all are going on dates. Y'all, living life.
Is for their upcoming ASMR channel.
Mukbang
Mukbang ASMR channel. Gonna be Rosie, featuring Rosie.
With this table and the amazing food in Montreal, if we featured a different restaurant every week, that could be a thing. We would.
You could stream ASMR. People
We
like
would.
that.
We'd need like a good mic.
Julie's like Chipotle.
I guess it's Friday and
ASMR
Sunday.
is only fun. Oh, no.
Big F Monster says, I am now to the point that I have gone to so many cons that when I end up not staffing, I don't know what to do with myself. That's horrible. See, and I kind of started to feel the same way with cosplay because I was going to conventions at first to like meet celebrities, get to know them by like going to the Q&As. I loved going to celeb Q&As. I'd always be the first one up to ask a question. I would be like, I love that.
Oh no,
I was like, Jason Momoa remembers me, maybe, but he does. I mean, everybody remembers the question I asked Jason Momoa. That's good enough. It was, what was the funniest thing to ever happen to you on set? And he was super wasted. And he was pretty up there. Like he was drinking like a freaking, like, what are those big beers called? Like a 40?
Okay, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Rosie.
beer?
I was there. I don't remember your question.
You don't remember my question? Well, his
No,
answer.
I remember as soon as you said the big beer, it's like, yeah, okay, it was the same time I went.
Okay, wait. But then his answer was that he put a furry sock on his
pee-pee,
junk.
yes.
And he had like come out into the tent to Emilia Clarke, and he was like,
yes, because it was
Hello.
cold when they did the.
so he covered it with a
scene.
furry sock, and she wasn't expecting that, and then she just
Started
freaking
laughing.
died. And he was like, I used to love pulling pranks on her. Like
Okay,
that.
you're right. I do remember.
Everybody remembers the furry sock on his dick.
Oh no,
Like,
I did
come
not
on.
remember until you mentioned it, but that's just because I didn't.
And I was dressed like Arya Stark. But no one remembers me. They remember his answer.
I don't remember you.
Because I know how to ask a question to a celebrity. Dab. Unlike people who go up and don't ask questions, they're just like, can I have a hug?
Is that another reef from you?
Yes. I'd pay for Julian to do an ASMR reading of LARPs.
Yes! Moi je dis oui!
He'll do ASMR of only bong rips. I have a friend who's actually starting a stream of how to cook with medical marijuana because his dad had cancer and was prescribed medical marijuana, and his dad was a cook. So they would like make different recipes with the oils and stuff, and they wanted to start their own Twitch channel, and they got it approved and everything, and they might be starting it soon. And I thought that was like such a cool idea. Him and his dad cooking. As long as it was like in Quebec, it's legal, and it's
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
prescribed
say.
amount and everything. So
Can they stream? But that means they can't stream worldwide, I'm assuming.
maybe not, but they were doing it more for like, even if it's local, they don't really care.
just
They
for
were-
fun.
Yeah. I thought that was cool, but yeah, I forget that people like cook on Twitch. Like, we can have a cooking channel. We can do so many things. We're not gonna do any of these things.
But the ASMR one, I mean, you have...
I mean, the ASMR reading of LARPs could be a special episode. Like, you guys just have to get on the stream once and you read like maybe one episode.
Come on, Juju, use that suave voice of yours.
Or you get some of the actors in and you have them read their own parts.
in ASMR.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
watch
only
that.
in ASMR.
All of us in the sound booth.
Yes.
Ooh. And then there's two cameras. There's like one from the outside and one on the inside.
But no, that defeats the
Like a
sound
little
booth if the
GoPro.
door's open.
No, I know, but like every now and then, like between scenes, we'll just like scope in.
Look, clearly, Julian, we have great ideas. I don't understand why you ain't as excited as we are.
Like how is? I just want to know how the ventilation is in the sound booth.
It's
Not good at all.
Because
That's why I'm like, they didn't build any like a little vent. I mean, well, obviously the soundproof booth, like
Look,
you
it's
can't-
okay. It's gonna get real hot in there. It's gonna fit with the little ASMR thing going on.
It's really weird to
Vaguely
watch
sexual.
myself. Yeah, no, it's just it sets the mood.
It sets the mood.
It clears up the vocal cords. You know, Celine Dion wears the mask that keeps the moisture temperature in her mouth, and she wears it on the way to her shows so that she can keep the moisture.
Oh, that's
And she gets her shows.
nice.
She's like, "Allô, salut tout le monde."
That's when she recorded her famous song, Why Would You Shoot a Man Before Flying Out of a Plane?
Wait, what?
Get it? You get it? No? Because she was doing like this. So I went from Batman. So I was like,
He looks unimpressed.
Wait, what's the line? Why would you shoot a man
before throwing him out of a plane.
before throwing him out of a plane?
Yeah.
Oh, Bane. Oh, Bane.
Nope.
King of Chardonnay, you got it. Yes, Beanduck. Very cool. Since I am staff, I have ended up hanging out with the big guests like it's nothing, so I never have to go out and meet and greet them. Yeah, true. That's the plus of being staff.
Honestly, I just go to cons to wear costumes. Like, when else am I gonna wear all these costumes that I put so
But,
much
like,
money into making?
Don't you find that because of that, like, you don't do anything else?
I don't want to do anything else.
Because
No
you
offense.
put so much money
Cons are
into
boring. What else is there to do there? There's no, okay, everyone is different.
panels.
But for me, they're boring. I
Oh,
don't
but
care. I don't care
big-
about who your yaoi boyfriend is. I don't care.
Oh, no. Okay, no.
I'm sorry.
I mean-
like some of them I'm interested in, but for the most part, I don't really care. I go there to hang out with friends, show off that I can make.
That's my
costumes.
panel.
That's about it. The yaoi boyfriend? What? I just made that up. It's your panel. Okay, I'll go. I mean, oh, who wouldn't want to go to that panel? It's so much fun. Look, there's something for everyone, and I think that's the point of a con. Ultimately, for me, I like going, hanging out with friends.
Wait, you came
That's
to
what I
our
love.
panels at Montreal Comic Con.
Well, of course, because I like hanging out with friends, and you were all my friends.
Well, that's the thing. That's how I choose what I do at a convention too. It's like friends.
Friends, like
Same
it really
people.
is. So it's like
The hentai viewing party is great. Yes, that's a must.
okay. See, I might go to a hentai panel because my friend applied for one, and I'm there to hang out with my friends.
And they're fun. Like, y'all just have a good time. You get
I've
together.
had-
Emily,
yes.
stop minimizing other people's joy. Emily.
I'm not minimizing no one's joy.
It's like all the
brings your
cosplay panels
joy
that all
is
the normies
great.
don't care about at Montreal Comic Con.
I go to those. I go
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
cosplay panels because those are the ones that interest me the most. So.
Jimmy Kiwi, the hentai viewing party. Oh, it's kind of nice to have the chat here. But I mean, it does distract me a little. And seeing myself is just really weird. I'm gonna close my phone. Cause I like all I see is me just doing this, and I'm like, geez, like,
What am
why
I
is
doing
she
with
talking with
my
her
hands?
hands so much? And I'm like, wait, in 30 seconds, I'm gonna see myself look down and go like, what the hell? What?
Okay. So let's say this bag goes like this. No, it doesn't. No, it does not go like this.
I love this song, and it's funny because it sounds like a song you've heard before, but then you're like, it's just generic. Oh, also, I'm gonna be seeing Marshmallow on Saturday. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
A little bit bigger. Yeah, I think this is good.
That's gonna be me find me at the Attack-a-thon rave, just doing this. I don't dance, I just wiggle.
Okay, let's check the length of this. 70.
Like, I look like that. I look like the little Kirby. I'm just like. That's it.
I think the last time.
And then I try to do some tectonic. I'm just like, oh, I got this. And I actually look ridiculous.
I just do mom dances.
Sometimes I do the cat. Yeah, I like invent, like, you know the lawnmower? Like, I invent my own, like, animal moves. That's why I do the bird. I just, like, have fun with it. Because I think with Hackathon Race, no one cares. Everyone is just, like,
having fun.
Glow sticks and anime. And they're just, like, waiting for, like, all the anime theme songs to play. Literally, it's like, when's the Naruto theme song going on?
No, actually, the Naruto theme song is really good.
It always plays. We are finding. Okay, dude, if you it's like that on Saturday, I won't meet up with you, I guess. Can you picture me at Ilsa, Nick, just like, just with a bunch of douchebags at Ilsa, Nick, like, you know, all those, like, you know, gym tan and laundry kind of guys, just like, yeah, man. And they're just like, they're all coming up on me and they're all like, oh, hey, girl. And then I'm just like.
Well, I mean, if you don't want them bothering you, you know what to do.
Oh my God, was it Jenna Marbles who made the skit about falling on the floor and just yelling? I forgot who it was, but she was like, when you're at a club and a guy comes up to you and you're like, don't want to dance with him.
Yeah.
You just like fetal position on the ground, just drop to the ground and just go, ah!
That sounds like something she would say, but I don't know if it was her. I know she did the one where it's like, she did do a skit like that, where it's like you do the face, but then it doesn't work, and then she tells you to do something else, so, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh my God, it was definitely her. It was, I'm like 95% sure it was her. They won't, because I'll be the douche protector. My little brother's gonna be there too, and he's a huge douche too. But like, some of my friends like hear douche and they think like I'm saying that they're like bad people. I'm not saying like douche in that way. I'm saying it in like my brother's like
kind and loving way possible.
Yes, he's like an Italian bro. Like he's like, hey, Rosemary, Mama, you know me and my friend we're gonna be there. Where are you guys gonna be? And I was like, I don't know, David. Like
my brother's gonna be there too.
We're gonna be on the hill. Like I don't know. I don't know where I'll be. Like, call me on Friday when we're actually there and be like, where are you? I can't tell you where we'll be. And he's like, okay, me and my friends, we're gonna be in the front though. I'm like, how do you know you'll be in the front? He's like, because I don't want to be anywhere else.
Because he's made it a point that he's
he's like, I'm gonna be in the front. And he's just like, so let me know. You want to have a drink? You want to hang out? Like, let me know where you are. And I'm like, why are we talking about this 2 weeks before? Why? But yeah, that's how my brother sounds like.
I can't go to these events. They give me loads of anxiety.
Oh, I don't blame you. Like a lot of people have anxiety at conventions. Like these events, like they're
they're too much for me.
Oh, many people. Oshiaga, I was like, the amount of people at a main stage. Like, sure, you want to see the headliners. Like, you can't. Like because you can't.
I wanted to go 1 year to Islay because there was one band, one group that I really wanted to see because I love them. But I was just like, but I don't.
Who?
It was Deant Word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love Deant Word. So I really wanted to go see them, but I was just like, no, I don't want to deal with the crowds and
it's a lot.
The people and
the heat, the outside. Like there's so many.
Too
Yeah.
much people, and the general vibe doesn't attract me as much.
Agreed.
But if I go to like a concert where it's just one band,
it's different.
It's different. Yes, I think it's different.
I agree with you.
Because then you have a very specific type of crowd. The crowd that likes that one band that you also like.
It's not
supposed to go back. Like, I don't know.
It's not like a clout chasing festival like Oshiaga.
Mais peut-être un peu, mais moins.
Peut-être, mais ouais, c'est ça, c'est plus contrôlé.
It's like if you go see Siguras, there's only going to be Siguras there, and it's only going to be people there to see that one band, you know? I don't know. It's just me and my silly anxiety.
No, but it's true. And like, I know a lot of cosplayers who deal with that anxiety of being in a crowd, and it's just like conventions themselves, like, are a lot to deal with, you know?
Sometimes they can be suffocating. I have a tendency to be, I'm trying to be better about it because I know that my husband has pointed this out to me like countless times, but I tend to like be in a bubble. I don't know if it's just like my way of just semi-blocking out too much. Too much of the crowd, but I'm a cosplayer, so it's like people be like shouting the character name and stuff, and I'm just ignoring them. But I'm not ignoring them. I'm not paying attention.
Anxious like reaction.
But he's like, you should see if it's a little girl, you don't want to ignore her when she's like, this character. But
And
so I'm
you're
trying
like,
to be like more alert and
yeah.
more alert of my surrounding.
A Big F Monster. The best show I've ever been to are the ones that are small shows.
Yeah,
Instead of being someone who's filling an arena, yeah. Like arena shows are fun, but like that's why the outdoors ones, it's like the thing about Oshiaga is like, yes, it's outdoors, which is nice. Like heavy MTL, like I kind of liked for the amount of space that they had and the amount of people that were there, it was reasonable. Like we had enough space, like personal space to like chill and do things. Whereas Oshiaga, they do try to take up as much of Parc Jean Drapeau as possible. But when a big band is playing on the main stage area is just not big enough for people to have personal space. So like my friends were describing,
you're really crowded,
yeah, you're just super crowded. Like they were describing Childish Gambino playing, and they're like, I was watching people's videos, and you just can't see the grass. There's no ground. There's no grass. Everybody is just like one next to the other, and it just like kind of ruins your experience. It ruins your vibe. It ruins the music.
I would assume it depends. Some people like that kind of.
Yeah,
vibe.
some people like
I
that.
would assume. I don't know.
I find it like
I don't know much.
every band, every artist has like a specific experience they want you to live by, and it kind of like ruins it. I don't know. But
I'm definitely a smaller venue kind of person too. I do like small venues. Like the best, like craziest concert I've ever been to be fair, it was like this really trashy French band. And they were coming, I saw them once in Montreal.
Define trashy French band.
They're called Sexy Sushi.
Okay.
And the whole thing, like one of my favorite songs is all about the sex appeal of a very hot policewoman, sung by a woman. And then another one is about, I can't say these words on stream, but essentially it's just very trashy French though.
Okay, well, no one understands French on stream. We good?
No, it's good. I love them personally, but it's not for everyone for sure. But they came to Quebec and they were not that big, so it was in a very small venue. So it's just like they were trashing stuff, throwing stuff around, but you were literally like right by the stage. So you were part of all this thrashing and craziness. So it was super immersive in a sense. It was amazing.
I love that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when they brought us all up on stage to dance with her, it was amazing.
Wait, because there was actually the hot policewoman? She was there?
There's no hop. No, it's just it's the name of the song.
Aww. The girl who sits on the shoulders of her 6'5" boyfriend.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, I wouldn't even go as far as to say every single 6'5" person there ruins my vibe. Period. Yo, connais? Ah oui, c'est tellement bon. I love Sexy Sushi. I saw them both in Montreal and in Quebec City. They were both they were really good at both, but I preferred them in Quebec City because they were just less popular, super intimate. And since you know what they are, you would understand how crazy it is to have such a small space and have them be crazy, throwing plants and water and beer in the crowd and then pulling people up on stage.
That's awesome.
It was so much fun. I don't know if I could handle that anymore. I think I'm too old.
I think you could. You are underestimating yourself because
I don't know, man. I was crazy as a kid. I was wild. Not wild anymore.
Man.
They're still good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'd probably be like, what am I doing here? I'd start reading.
What? No, because he literally just looked at the screen and just went like this, and I was like, it's like what you said before. Like, if anyone is negatively reacting to anything around me, I immediately assume it's pertaining to me, even though it has maybe nothing to do with me, but likely does.
I love this. Okay, I did not finish my pattern, but I'm missing like one piece. That's not too bad. Right, guys?
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Excuse me, Julian, but is Sexy Sushi copyrighted material?
Sexy sushi? Sexy sushi?
How do they have like a website of like which bands copyright their music?
I mean, I was gonna say, I don't see why it wouldn't be copyrighted.
Yeah, you're right. But maybe they're like, people can't play this on Twitch, you know? No.
Sexy sushi? No, it's definitely copyrighted. And plus, you don't want to play that on stream. You'll get banned.
Oh no, that's why
it's really vulgar. Like,
Oh,
the whole thing
okay.
is hella vulgar. Like, this one, I can't really say the
Yo,
names of the
Emilie
titles.
Gauvin Creations. Damn.
I'm a wild one.
Don't get in my way, you.
Just let me go.
Craig.
Jimmy knows just how wild I was as a youngster, and then I got old.
She I'm just picturing me at Oshiaga last week, just throwing people.
I never went to any of these big festivals though. I was more of a rock concert person, or Sexy Sushi. It's one or the other. Rock
Well, I used
concert.
to like I would just mosh anywhere I go. Like, I don't care.
Okay, here's the thing. When I went to see, oh my god, I'm so sad. Once I went to see, I believe it was Sonata Arctica. I don't know if you know who they are. They're a metal band. And I went to see them in concert. People were body surfing, and I was like, I don't want to try that. My friend goes first, has a great time. I go second. And I don't know, I guess I was kind of misdirected, and I ended up like going into an area that was very densely populated by ladies.
Oh, and they did not
I
hold
did not
you.
give two hells, like they did not care if I fell straight on my head. So I did end up falling, but I didn't fall like, I fell like this, head first.
Woo! Oh my
I
god,
had a
and no
big
one even...
bump, and I was like 16, so I was still living with my mom, and I was still underage. And then when I got home, I never told my mom because I felt so bad. And woke up the next day, my mom was extra pissed. She's like, you could have died from a concussion. Your bump, my bump was like this big.
It was
You
huge.
could see it through my beanie. Like my beanie would just have like a lump on it.
Oh, honey.
Fat. My mom was like, you could have had internal bleeding and died in your sleep. Like,
Yeah.
no, mom. I'm way too hard-headed for this.
Also,
refuse to
mom,
die.
worth it. I mean, that kind of thing sucks.
I got terrified. I never went crowd surfing again. I was like, nah, it's not worth it.
Now people do try paying a lot more attention, like in moshes or like when people are crowd surfing. I've seen guys literally go into those areas just to get the person
catch
to
the
the
ladies.
stage safely. Like, people look out for that kind of stuff now.
I mean, I don't feel like they did on purpose.
No, exactly.
At all.
It's
like
just
it just
people
it was an accident. Like my friend went first. She was fine. There was absolutely no issue.
It was
I
just
just
a
got really
consequence.
unlucky, but you just need to get unlucky once, and then you're like, okay,
Out.
I'm done. It's over.
Yeah, no.
Like, it really hurt, and it kind of bummed the rest of my night because I was just sitting down being very dizzy and very nauseous.
Yeah, you probably are like borderline concussed.
Yeah, pretty sure. Like, don't do what I did, kids. Go to
Yeah,
metal concerts, stay with your friends, and have a good time with no crowd surfing.
And mosh respectfully.
Mosh respectfully. See, that one not everybody does.
Well, I mean, there was a little boy, and I'm gonna call him a little boy because he literally looked 14 and he had braces on during, I was watching Suicide Boys, and he decided he was gonna throw me into the mosh. And I was like, oh,
Oh, no, that's
me?
rude.
Oh, I was already moshing, so like
But
I
he
was.
threw you into the
But
heavy
he
part
like
of it?
pushed me into it and was like, ha ha. And I was like, oh, did you? Yeah? And then I went super crazy eyes and just grabbed him and just like started pushing him. And my friend's like, you went full psycho. Like you went like angry face and we're like, ugh. Until he went into the mosh and he was like pleasantly like elated, like, oh my God, like this is actually happening. And then he was like, oh my God, I'm actually going in. And then I was like, damn straight. And then he finally comes back after like moshing a little, rotates back, and he's like, oh my God.
That was amazing.
You're crazy. And I was like,
But you
next time you push someone into a mosh, make sure you're okay with getting pushed back in by them. Okay, just like a rule of thumb. Okay? And he was just like, it's okay, it was awesome. And I was like, yeah, braces boy with the mushroom cut. Goodbye.
I think the worst one I've ever got is I was in line and I was wearing very colorful pink stuff and I got criticized.
Someone was like, oh, look at this pussy.
No, they just kind of looked at us, was like, you don't look like the kind who comes here. And I was like, well, I'm here, bitch. Like, deal with it.
What'd you say about me?
Yeah, exactly. Excuse you, but I'm here. Clearly, I'm the type who comes here. How dare you?
Who would you say is the type to come here?
No, I was saying, you know, they had the metal shirts, and I was just there with my pink, my super cute pink stuff.
Can't relate. When I was like a scene kid, and everybody there was like metal.
Look, I didn't think it was so cute what I was wearing, but apparently it was. I thought I looked real badass.
You probably did.
No. Well, you know, my hair was wild and ungroomed. Okay, some things don't just
Mosh
don't change.
responsibly, kids.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Kind of.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if someone fell, I got picked. Like, I fell a few times because, you know, festivals do that thing where there's a hose attached to the stage and they spray everyone in the crowd, which is like great for like heat regulation. But when you're putting tiles on the ground, like people slip on that. I don't understand people who do Oshiaga, Heavy MTL, and Heavy MTL was fine. All the stages were ground. But at Oshiaga and probably Il Sonic, like the ground was like tiles. And then the hoses were spraying, so people who were moshing there would slip and fall.
Oh, so
Like I'd rather be covered in mud than slip and fall in tile. Like, hello. So people were getting hurt.
No, it's
And
weird
they were
that
picking
would put,
people
like,
up really fast though.
Well,
It was probably
that's
to
good.
control the dust and stuff like that.
Oh, man, c'est un peu bizarre. Huh?
It is. It was weird. I was
Sounds like,
not
yeah,
about it.
you're kind of asking for people to.
Slip and get injured. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want that. That doesn't look good.
Yeah. It was not a good idea.
I really like the smell of that. It
I know, me too.
smells so good.
It smells so good. Big F Monster! I've seen people show up in 3-piece suit for gore. They just want to get splattered in blood. It is what it is, man.
Look, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. If you're there, you're the crowd. You're
Well,
you're the target audience if you're there. Clearly.
certain shows definitely have more of a certain vibe to them.
Yeah,
well,
no, for sure.
Like you know
Okay.
that the band is gonna do a certain thing.
I think my favorite band ever is Siguras. It's the Icelandic band I was telling you before
Yeah.
stream. It's my tattoo right here. And I don't know if anybody is familiar with like Icelandic sound, but it's like these heavenly sounding like music notes with like high-pitched voices, very soft, but also very like avant-garde sounds. It's like a
I'm
think
gonna
it's
look them up, send them to
beautiful.
me.
Siguras is amazing. I love them, and they're huge. And they came a few times to Montreal, and every time they come, I go see them because I absolutely love them.
Well, I might
And
come
it's
with you.
Awesome, because when you go there, the crowd is the most varied crowd I've ever seen. You have old people, middle-aged people, you have young, you have kids, you have people like more around their age, teenagers. Yeah, you have kids. It's just, it really has a wide reach in terms of target audience. And I think it was David Bowie who once said about them, like, they are the best modern band.
How do you spell that band?
Siguras, it's S-I-G-U-R. Space ROS.
I'm gonna listen to them on my way home.
S-I-G-U-R?
Yeah, space ROS. Sigurus. I love them. They're beautiful.
There's like a Icelandic music festival because I'm planning to go to Iceland. I'm trying to figure out when, and I was looking for like plane tickets in like November and October, and apparently like one of the weeks that I had picked to go was like a music festival that happens with like a bunch of Icelandic bands, and I didn't realize how many like known bands they have, but they all have that vibe to them.
Yeah.
They're all very unique. Oh, and also it was like right after that festival ended, Yoko Ono apparently also does like a tribute to John Lennon the day after that festival ends, and it's like a boat trip.
Oh.
And like they set up lanterns and lights, and I was like, what? I never knew this happened. It's such like a mystical place that goes through a bunch of seasons.
It's
I feel
gorgeous.
like those people just like have a more like enlightened way of looking at things. It's just like
Just different
so cool.
style of life, I would say. So, and you kind of almost feel it through the music.
And through their
it has
art.
a very particular kind of style. A little bit like if you think about metal and you think about Germany, like there's just like this kind of German sound, like
Yeah.
just like if you think about Japanese metal, it has its own kind of vibe, its own sound,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's just yeah, it's like its own scene, and I love it.
And that's why I'm
It's
so excited for
beautiful.
Otakuthon this year. I'm really glad that they
That's a big name that they're having.
Yo, Miyavi
Miyavi,
has been
so hot.
doing. He is.
Sorry about it's true.
Sorry that we're objectifying Miyavi right now, but he is. But he's also like, he's such a good musician. Like
Yeah.
he does so much. And Otak, props to you guys for catching him while he was on tour.
Yeah, it's I was really shocked to see him coming
Me
to
too.
Otakuthon.
For $20 on top of my Otak
That's
ticket.
nothing. That's nothing.
Like the Otakuthon ticket is what, $60? Wow, we would have paid it anyway. And then $20 to see him. I know, right? Ben, honestly, if I'm gonna show you a photo of him, and that's the face you're gonna have.
No, he's real
He's
cute.
like a papa, but he, oh my
I
God,
know.
how does he keep his youth and his like gray blue hair? And
Okay, it's called Asian jeans. No offense to no one, but
it's a fact. I'm sure they're proud of it. But
mean,
yeah, no, he looks great.
there's a
He sounds
reason.
great.
my husband, who is older than me about 2 years, gets carded at DSNQ, and I don't. It's true. It happened.
Take that, Jimmy.
No, he doesn't mind. He's like,
Oh, no, he probably loves
you look
it.
youthful. Woohoo, you know, it's good.
My geezer wife.
I know, I'm the old one. I'm old. He's older than me. He just doesn't look older than me.
Oh man. King of Chardonnay. Cute, cute.
Nobody knows that face. Huh? Why are you crying?
Why you make a cry? Okay, I think I fixed it. Bloop. Like I did a thing. Emilie Gauvin Creations. We only have a couple minutes left, but I was gonna ask you, if I didn't shove a nail through this already, how would be the best way to shtick this?
You can.
Because how did you get your nail to stay? I don't understand. You built like a support underneath?
I attached it to a piece of Warbler, and I attached the Warbler to like a flat Warbler piece.
Because I have
and then you take the nail.
Warbler piece right here.
Yeah, and then so you do a flat Warbler piece. You
Flat.
double it up so it's nice and steady.
Tick.
And then you put the nail and you attach it using Warbler to the Warbler, and
But then I
from
put the
under,
Warbler underneath here?
and then you do on the top.
How is the Warbler gonna stay in the wig?
Well, where do you want it to go? It has something.
Behind there.
Yeah,
Do I put it under the wig?
Yeah. And then you.
I
thing
glue
on
the
top.
Warbler maybe like to the lace of the wig underneath?
I'll show you after stream.
Okay. But I'm super excited because once she shows me, I'm gonna make that other bowl next year. Next week.
Yeah, I use that same technique to make Rosa's big bunch.
Yeah. We saw it on stream when she had already done it all, and we saw the two nails. And if you go on Emilie Gauvin Creations on Instagram, you could see the final product of it and how she Stuck the little buns
Oh,
on
you'll
there.
see it at Attack-a-thon on Sunday. You should all come. It'll be fun.
Yes!
Ooh, hi.
And like if I stick this, it'll be nice and thick.
Ma fait peur.
Oh, mi scusi, mi
Mais non,
signorita.
c'est pas grave.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone who entertained our lovely conversations this week whilst we were working. I'm glad I got one little bow done and that Emilie gave me.
Got the pattern done.
Yay! And that you gave me the confidence and the knowledge about Ardene's to go get another headband and maybe make these horns work out.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work. It'll be fun.
No waste.
Oh no, I don't want to waste it exactly. Awesome. So next week is going to be our last week. We don't have our guests yet, so we'll figure that out. I want it to be a little special if possible. I'm gonna bring some Chardonnay. I don't mean Jimmy.
I was like, why are you inviting Jimmy to come?
No, I will bring. I think we should pop a bottle on stream. I think we should. Because we're going to recenter, refocus after that. We're going to take a little break. And
I'll
it's
be
gonna
here
good.
next week too. I'll see you. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my God, that would be awesome. Can we just have like all our old guests on next week? How do you guys feel about that? If you guys have any Oh my God! All right, so that being said, I'm your host, Rosie Stormborn. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with my life. And I don't know how much cosplay I'll be doing, to be honest. Also, to know more about next time, we're going to go live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week on Wednesday. Don't forget our Art of Wigs Canada code is active, Arta Bean, on the Art of Wigs Canada website until tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So take value in that and use it before Attack-a-thon and grab all the extra stuff you need while it lasts. I know I
Still
will
have time to order.
likely have
If you
to do
order
that.
like by tomorrow.
Yeah, and if you guys do want them to bring your stuff to Otaku-thon, shoot them a message as well.
Is it too
And,
late?
I'm not sure, but usually as long as it's like a week before,
Ship up.
if they have the stuff, they'll usually bring it. They're very accommodating. Just talk to the staff. They're great people, and they'll probably try to see what they could do for you. So thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget to tune in on Monday for full party at 7 p.m. Woo! At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesday, are you going to be friend requesting? You will not be friend requesting. Take it back. But there is the depth of field with Eric Cohen at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check that out. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be back here for our last stream before Otaku-thon, and we're going to be ready to go. So come see us, and don't forget to follow us and subscribe to us and follow our Instagram and follow my Instagram and follow Emilie's Instagram and just, things. Guys, thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye guys.